Hello?
Uh,
Oh, I just now see you, Doc. I didn't even notice that you're actually gonna have your camera on. That's funny.
no. Fuck me then, right?
What are you doing?
You know that tomatoes are one of the toughest
Oh,
in South there.
I see.
Yeah.
You're getting ready. What's up, Poyo? Welcome to the stream. My booty on the stream. Okay. So I have music on, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. And I'm gonna raise this volume up. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, there's music on in the stream, but I'm not gonna. I have headset in. So I don't know. Yeah, you're cracking. All right, guys. Let's see. Welcome to the stream again, guys. Oh, the camera's like so low. I don't know if it's showing my head. I'm gonna have to. I'm not tall enough. All right, I'm too tall for it. I'll sit down. So what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'm Z Shadow _ Solidity is my wife. She's gonna be helping out here in a few minutes. She's just getting kind of prepared. We're gonna be cooking tomato and basil flatbread pizza today. Kind of something similar that we did to before, but this time it's going to be with a different topping and different ingredients. And we're actually going to create the actual pesto sauce out of scratch. If you haven't bought the pesto sauce, but if you did, that's fine. We just wanted to add that addition at the beginning so you guys can see how to make your own. Besides that, if you have any questions on stream, I'll try to get back to the stream. I have my iPad right here, kind of like back and forth. Any questions, just let us know. And people who are in class, like Doc and Poyo, or if you're cooking at home and you got questions that you want to ask in Discord, go ahead and raise your hand so at least I know that you have a question. And when I turn around to look, I'll look periodically at the camera. So that way I know that you have something to say, and then I'll track to you, kind of backtrack back and forth to you and try to answer your questions. I'm sorry? I know, I'll move the camera here in a second. Okay, so my wife needs to access the refrigerator. The camera was right in front of the refrigerator. So she's gonna go ahead and get some ingredients. What are we getting first? So, I don't know if you guys got your flatbread right here, your pita bread. I got the white kind. You got bell peppers, if you want bell peppers. We definitely are gonna need tomatoes because this whole recipe requires tomatoes and basil. And of course, if you're an adult and you want to have an adult beverage, that's up to you. She's getting the spiked coffee right now. Here, pass me one. I'm gonna get a Modelo salt and lime. Thank you.
It's Modelo time, dude.
Right.
Like shrimp?
Shrimp? No. You guys can put anything you want, but do not want shrimp on my pizza today. Who's on there? Oh yeah. Okay. So we're actually growing basil, or one of the co-workers of my wife gave us a little basil plant, so we're gonna grow it right here. That's it right here. We're just gonna take some leaves off of it. We're gonna chop it up. Talk about what's it called? Horticulture.
Yeah, I'm horny every now and then.
Right? That's good. Me too sometimes. He said he's horny sometimes. Doc. Because I said horticulture, and he's like, yeah, I get horny sometimes.
Sorry, dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Alright, so what are we're gonna start our oven at what? 350? Oh no, but I'm getting the chopping board for your tomatoes and stuff. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and grab the basil. I'm gonna lift this kind of up so you can see what we're doing here. We're gonna pick some of this basil. And then I guess we're gonna be putting it in a blender. How much basil do you want me to grab?
You said 350?
Yes, 350 degrees. What'd you say, babe? Oh, the whole thing? Are you kidding me? The plant's gonna die if we take the whole thing. Jeez, Louise. We're gonna put this plant in shock. All we're gonna have left is like twigs. What? Oh, I was just pulling it off. Oh, here.
This feet is better on the plant.
That's right. Well, we gotta cut it at an angle, right? This one doesn't hurt. I don't know if this is true, and if Doc or if anyone in the class has a green thumb or anybody in stream. Big Lord, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Coming us out, man. Do you know if you cut the plants on like a diagonal cut, if it matters or not? If not, someone can Google it. That. Where's the scissors? I lost it. The scissors. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna back it up because it's that way. Okay. Well, why don't you have the camera on you while you're chopping? We're gonna turn this camera so she can show you how to chop.
Everyone knows how to chop.
I don't know. Some people don't.
Style.
All right, hold on. There we go. I'll try to be cameraman at the same time. Like, they're called sous chef. Not sous chef. Is it sous chef? The one that's like second? Yeah, sous chef. Big Lord. Them hands better be clean. True. We will clean my hands here after I pick this plant up. God, I really feel like I'm butchering this plant, babe. That's a lot of basil. I don't know. I just know that if
Sacrifices had to be made.
Sacrifice. I feel like we're gonna kill the plant for one or two pieces of pizza. Oh, we're gonna make 4 pieces of pizza. Okay, 4 like individuals. All right. Did we lose somebody, or did we? There's somebody still in here. Oh yeah, we lost Poyo. It's okay. He's probably watching on the Twitch. I saw him talking earlier. How's everyone's day doing? You guys have a good day today? You didn't have a good day? So Lily had a bad day, guys. They may not be able to hear you because the microphone's closer to my mouth. What happened, babe? None of your business, Doc.
No. That one, no.
It probably has to deal with like a lot of patient care that was kind of stressful today. Should I cut these big pieces, babe, or should I just leave that one? Cause
You need to make the leaves.
Okay, you're not. I feel like I have to cut this entire thing to get the leaves.
Yeah, that's my peppers.
So apparently yellow and orange bell peppers have the most vitamin C, is what Solidity says. More than oranges? Really? Why? Is it just a fact? Oh. I don't really know why.
It is.
Just the way it is.
The sous chef doesn't question, he just does.
Yeah, the sous chef doesn't question, he just does. I feel like right now that I'm actually gardening instead of actually cooking. Because I'm chopping up this plant. We didn't even give the plant a name yet. We have another plant. Let's go. A succulent, and we named it Sheldon, from like Big Bang Theory. Okay, never mind. I named it Sheldon. Sorry. Is this enough, or does it need to be more? That's fine. More is better, but look at it. It's getting bald.
That's fine. That's what it's supposed to be.
I mean, it's not going to be able to reproduce if it ain't got no more leaves. I guess it'd grow back the leaves, but I feel like it'd be a while before it grows back its entire leaves. Have you ever made a pesto, Doc, or no?
I have not. I bought my pesto.
Oh yeah. What a cheater! No, I'm kidding. Just messing with you. Actually, I did not specify if you had to buy cashews and stuff to make your own pesto. So I figured it would be easier if you buy your own pesto. But we will be showing you how to make it. So if you decide to make it on your own. Oh, you know, I didn't even open up my beer. Here it is. I would say today was not that bad of a day at work today. We didn't see that many patients, but I did make a lot of phone calls to patients to see how they were doing and, you know, if they needed some stuff or if we had to, like, follow up on them if they were having, like, issues breathing. I can't really get too much into detail because it's patient confidential stuff, so I can't say much. Let's just say they're still alive. So that's good. Okay, how about that, babe? Are you kidding me? Look at the plant now. Look at them. You kidding me? I gotta show you guys this plant. So earlier I showed it to you. It looked like it had something. And look, like now it's just like sticks. We're trying to teach people how to grow stuff, and we're murdering it.
We're not murdering it. We're just eating it, okay?
Alright, we're eating it. We're draining it of its nutrients. Oh, sweet. Okay,
No,
so
you're
the
just
oven's ready.
transforming the carbon matter to something else that is within already in its universe.
I know, but I was trying to be funny.
You're pissing her off. Stop it.
That's me every day. All right, so I'm gonna go wash these pesto leaves, or not pesto, but basil leaves. Oh my god, pesto leaves. Bring my own cameraman over here. All right. Now, for big ol' roast, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. Big Lord, are you making some of this pizza too, or are you just watching and learning? Probably watching and learning so you can do it later, huh? I'm gonna try to actually upload this video. Unfortunately, last time I think someone wanted to know how to do the fried rice, and I apologize for not uploading that because it should have uploaded. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I'm gonna make sure that at least this one uploads so that we are able to look at it later on. Wait, my turn. Okay. Wait, I'm trying to wash these things. Why are you putting that water in there? Okay. How many times do you want me to rinse it? Shoot. Sorry, for 5 minutes? Once or twice. Alright. We got that first round. Dump the water out. How you doing, Doc? Are you just prepping the vegetables, cutting up your tomatoes and bell peppers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have most of the front, and now I was looking for the wine opener. Apparently, I can't find it. And that's a travesty right there.
Alright, cool. Alright, nice. Got these clean. Get this water out. All right, so I'll leave this over here. Is there anything else I need to prep?
Put your basil in here.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put the basil in the container. Container. The container that we're gonna use to blend. I pretty much just had like a mini stroke right there. Well, you know, the doctor, I told you that English isn't my first language, right?
You're an ESLer?
I'm an E-seller?
ESLer?
ESLer, what does that mean?
English second language.
English second language. I never heard of that.
ESL? Yeah.
ESL.
English second language.
Oh, you're talking about like the exam. You're talking about the exam?
You know, they had kids in school where they were ESLers, so they had to take extra classes of English in order for them to, you know,
to progress.
Keep up. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you got this right.
I was an ESLer kid myself.
Yeah, I know. They try
Yo
to
hablo
confuse
el
us.
español, señor.
How many cups? 1/4 of this cashew. This looks like more than 1/4. This is one. Is that okay? So one of these. It says 1/8 on here. Oh, 1/8. See, 1/8. I know. I see.
Put 2 of these.
Okay. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic. 1, 2. Let's make sure we got this all on camera. Okay, good.
And then 1/4 of a cup of cinnamon.
And then 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. I think that's actually going to be all the Parmesan cheese that's in here. Yep.
And then 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Okay, so this right here. And then 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Make sure I pour it over it so I don't spill it out.
Some salt and pepper.
Okay. Let's see here. Thank you. And then Master Chef Sudi says salt and pepper. How much salt and pepper do I put in there? Whatever I want. Okay, so it's the taste. So I'm not much of a pepper fan, but I know I have to have some pepper in here. I'd say it's about like a teaspoon or 2. And salt. Oh wow, it would help if I opened the container, right? Probably like, hope I didn't put too much salt. Good God, looks like I put a lot of salt. I hope not.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
A little bit of this one.
What is that? Tomatoes? So just a little bit, like a dash of tomatoes and a dash of bell peppers? Just tomato? Okay. So I got tomato, Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, olive oil, and then also have the basil leaves. And so that's what we're going to be using to blend together to make our homemade pesto sauce. All right. So we got like a what's it called, a bullet, one of those things that we can an old Nutri bullet, so we can blend this stuff together. Somebody joined the Discord. Who is it? Welcome. If you have any questions, sir, just let me know. Or if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, I'm just watching, driving, and learning. So.
All right. We'll actually have this posted. LDev, thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm here. I made it. Sweet. Thanks for being here. Hey, Bonka Al, welcome to the stream as well. So we're about to blend our own pesto sauce right now. So if you guys missed that part, basically it's is it how many cups of basil, babe? So we only have 1 cup, but usually it's 2 cups of basil. Then you have 1/4 cup of Parmesan, 1/4 cup of actual cashews. They can be salted or unsalted, preferably unsalted if you're going to put more salt in it. It doesn't come out like too salty, and it kind of, the more salt you have, the more at risk for hypertension you're putting yourself at. Put about 2 dashes of pepper, but if you're a pepper fan, you can put more. A dash of fresh tomatoes diced up as well, and then 1 teaspoon of olive oil. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the NutriBullet. Like this. It's gonna go down slow. Mix it up. Okay, here we go again. There it is. Sorry if it's a bit loud there. Just want to make sure we got it's getting liquefied in here. I'm gonna open it up just to see what it looks like. How creamy does it have to be, babe? It looks pretty creamy. It needs to be cut up more, huh?
Maybe.
Does it need some more of something else? What are we gonna put in it?
Milk so that it's
Alright.
easier to blend.
So we're gonna go ahead and add some milk to it. How much milk?
A splash.
A splash? That's a splash? A splash, a spit of milk. Add that creamy texture. Gonna mix it up in here. I broke the blender. There it goes. We're gonna get a little bit more liquefied. All right. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna show the camera. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Check it out, guys. So 1 teaspoons.
1 tablespoon.
Oh. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of the pesto sauce.
Table.
This is a teaspoon.
No. Teaspoon is big, small.
This looks tiny. I guess I have a big mouth.
Yeah. You don't say.
I could swear.
A teaspoon is
Oh
big.
God. Oh wait, this is a teaspoon.
No.
Look at it.
1 teaspoon.
Yeah, give me this one that says teaspoon, because this
I
obviously.
said you need to use 1 tablespoon.
Oh, what? Okay. And okay, I'm saying teaspoon. Okay. Okay, Master Chef, don't yell at me.
Sous chef doesn't question.
Okay. Chop, chop. Okay.
People are hungry.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
You want to open your own restaurant?
No, not really. Alright, okay. Hold on. I don't know if there's enough.
Spread it out thin.
That's what I'm trying to do. Why don't you get a spoon too and
People are hungry.
spread it?
Oh my god.
Here, you do it. Jeez. Okay.
Worthless, King. Worthless.
I'm just like giving it some, some love over here. I can't. You're in the way.
Hold on.
Ugh.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh man. Okay.
You have to spread it out evenly.
That's what I was trying to do earlier. I lost my beer. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You already losing a beer? Damn, bro.
That's Alfred Fishcock. Thank you for joining the stream. What are you trying to say? How I do math? Oh, are you making fun of me with my teaspoon and the tablespoon?
Yeah,
That's how you do your math.
Use Young's or Clark's rule anymore. Jesus.
You know, it's a good thing that when we do math for medicine, we actually double check our math every single time, and we use our resources. So I'm not going to be giving a patient medication without knowing exactly for sure that I.
You know what Young's rule is? The Clark's rule.
For what?
You know what Young's rule, the Clark's rule is?
No.
So that's the way they used to measure before medication for children and people with different weights. They will differentiate that. That's called Young's and Clark's rules. So instead of giving,
I just call it like dosage.
Yeah, you give a Young's dosage, and that's how you used to get it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use one. Is this bell pepper? Okay.
Some tomatoes and bell pepper.
Tomatoes. Oh, sorry, I don't want to be all over. Sure, spread it out. We missing anything?
No.
We're just doing bell peppers and tomatoes?
I put pepperoncinis in mine.
I didn't know that you wanted chicken or anything.
No. I mean, no. We'll find out. She's trying to make me vegan, guys. I know it.
We have chicken.
No. Okay. No. Just leave it like this. This is what you're the chef. You're the master chef. I'm supposed to do what I'm told to do.
That's right.
Yeah. At home and at work, man. She out.
You know it.
Gosh. I don't ever. Whatever. I don't know. Can you guys hear her? She says she always does it with my consent, but I'm not going to say anything.
Because if I don't consent.
If I don't consent, yeah.
I gets the whip.
I gets
the cold shower.
The cold showers. Cold showers are actually very good for you. I'm not putting too much.
Take them, not when they make you take them.
Put cheese on top.
Okay. I just don't want to put too much of these
If
toppings.
you don't want to put too much, then make sure that they're not on top of each other so that they can cook easy.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
talking about the topping.
I know what you're talking about. I get it. Alright. Let's see if you guys can see this and how it looks. It's looking pretty good, right? That looks pretty good. Alright, now we gotta put cheese on top. Mozzarella cheese.
You gotta be careful with cheese though, it's very high in calories, so 1 to 2 tablespoons for each is appropriate.
Alright, so 1 to 2 tablespoons to each is appropriate. Did I say that right this time? You're like looking at me. How much is that?
That's about 2 tablespoons.
Well, your hands are smaller.
You ready?
You can have more on yours, but I don't want to be chunky.
This is what I got. Look over here, Z.
Alright, let me see. Here. You put cheese on yours, let's see. Oh yeah, what is that, sausage or pepperoni?
Pepperoni, the light one. I got tomatoes, pepperoncinis, and baby spinach.
I think your pesto cream isn't creamy. As your basil leaves though. You bought pesto cream, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. What's the stream got to say? LDF says it looks good so far. There's nothing wrong with being vegan. Oh yeah, no, for sure, LDF. There's nothing wrong with being vegan. Actually, for humans, I think actually humans are not supposed to really eat meat. I can't forget. There's like evidence-based practice on it in nutrition class that I heard about, that we're not really supposed to eat meat, but we do it anyways because we can digest it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. How long are we putting in the oven for?
For 15 minutes.
Okay, we're putting it in for 15 minutes. I feel like I'm a, what's it called? Like a parrot. Now we pretty much just chill. So I'm gonna grab my beer.
Daddy, chill.
And we can chill for 15 minutes. Talk about today. If anyone has anything they want to talk about, any frustrations to get get out of their head or whatnot. Let's see. Put this thing down here. I'm gonna angle it down a little bit more so you guys can see me while I sit down. There we go. Oh, spinach. LDev, I really like spinach. Cooked wise, I don't know. I'm not that much of a fan. Of a fan when it comes to cooked spinach. But lately it's been pretty good. I think I like fresh spinach a lot more than I do cooked spinach. But then spinach artichoke dip is a really good artichoke. Oh my gosh, artichoke.
Thanks for the follow.
If Twitch had like a caption, it totally would be like captioning every single word I say. all messed up.
That'd be fun.
Saluti's cutting some kiwi up.
Nice.
No, we had a challenge last time to see who could cut the kiwi the fastest. Obviously, she won.
Obviously,
yeah.
Nice shirt.
Yeah, I know, man. Check it out. It looks like just the one that you have, right?
But with less muscles.
Yeah, I know. You have less muscles. It's true. Oh man.
That's fine. How's that Modelo fitting?
It tastes pretty good. LDev, you feel attacked by my statement? Which statement? The vegan statement, or the spinach statement?
Well,
because I don't like it cooked, but I like it fresh.
If we evolved to have these enzymes, is because we're supposed to have such things, or we're allowed to have such things because we had them when we were in a younger kind of stage of evolution within the human race.
Are you talking about
would be toxic?
You're talking about the digestive enzymes from meat?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Babe, do you have any information on that? Doc?
Yeah. Well,
all I know is that, like, if you look at our teeth, okay, got a good smile right there. Humans don't really have I mean, we have somewhat sharp teeth, but we have like mostly flat molars.
Incisors.
So
they're called incisors.
Incisors.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Those
incisors.
are the ones for tearing. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not like crazy defined to where we only just eat meat. So we are omnivores for sure. We can digest either or. But I think the more healthy diet for a human is actually not eating meat. No, that's not true. Everything in moderation is good. And I'm sorry, I can't do without my meat. But you know what I really want to try that I haven't tried? LDev. No, I didn't answer the question.
What is the protein breakdown inside?
What is it? Hey, you're the master chef.
You're giving the headlights look, bro.
I know. I'm like, look at her. She wants me to answer.
Yeah. She's looking for the answer.
It's called your liver enzyme.
No.
I know.
Just literally all the enzymes finish kind of an ace.
I like contradicting people if you don't realize it. But anyways, protein. Oh my god, I forgot protein. MRE something. Oh man. Oh, if anyone wants to talk about frustrations, yeah, I mean, I have some frustrations today. Man, I didn't get the position that I felt I deserved, but hey, at least interviewing for that position, I realized that I could actually apply to other leadership positions, and it gives me other opportunities, and it kind of helped build my confidence as well. And in preparing for the interview as well. The preparing for a leadership interview is completely different from just like a regular interview at like any regular job. I wouldn't say any regular job, but any other job that doesn't involve like actual leadership management, because they'll give you scenarios that just, if you're not prepared, you probably wouldn't be able to answer. So you have to give like a situation and an example. Because anyone can give a generic answer. It's like, oh, well, I would do this, but that could be like textbook. But then if you don't have an example within your own life experience and your skill set, then it's mostly just you reading a book to them that they've already read, because they also have the degree for management and leadership position. Granted, though, Solidity helped me with that a lot, preparing me. She threw some questions at me that I was like, what? So I had to like actually sit down and I had to write down some questions. Oh, you want me to interview Soto right now?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Ask you a question. Let's see. Give me an example, or can you describe to me what your style of leadership is? Like giving you pressure.
Let him think. My style of leadership is more of a physical, or more like of a
physical leadership.
where like I'm more of a kind of a leader that if I say something, I like to do it. That type of thing. So
repeat that. Sorry.
Lead by the front type of thing instead of lead from just by saying.
Oh, so like an example. So you like coaching. So your style of leadership is kind of like coaching and like
do one, see one, teach one type of thing.
Yeah. Also, what's the other one? It's similar to coaching, but you're also what's it called? I know you have like the military kind of stuff. Is it autocratic? Is that the one where you have like different rankings and leadership? Yeah. So your autocratic style, leadership style, I think, and also coaching, but also kind of like a pace setting leadership style, because you want people to, and this is what I've just seen from you. You want people to try to do what they can, and then once you know what they can do, then you kind of let them do more in a way. So yeah, that's what I've experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. I take it as a compliment always, not as a constructive criticism, because there's some more people are gonna know better than us, at all times. So if they're just saying something is because they care, not because they're like being egotistical, saying like, well, I'm better than you because I do this and you do this. So they're actually trying to say like, it would be helpful if you do this instead of that. You know what I mean? Because other people have read some other stuff, or like you said, they have already their degrees and multiple years and decades of experience. So why should it be you? Yeah. So exactly. As we go through, you start learning or understanding or being aware of defining leadership skills that you start honing and saying like, hey, I like this better than the other. And just how you learn too. Like, I'm more of a visual, hands-on type of person too. So I'm very I like to learn that way. Or like, oh, I'm gonna put my hands on it or something.
Like, put my hands on it.
Like streaming. Like when you started teaching me how to stream and all that, it was hard for me to hear what you were saying and put it together. Whereas like now I am actually on and you're like, hey, do this. I was like, oh, I actually found a better way to do it. If we do it like this, this, and this, it's the same thing. So we all learn a little bit, and that's the way I like it.
Oh, for sure. Elda said something. She said, absolutely, I understand, but you put yourself out there and you had the courage to throw your name out there. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. just get more experience, and when the opportunity comes back around, you have exactly what they are looking for. That they pretty what they pretty much said that I had everything that they needed in that position. The only time that the only thing I didn't have was time in that job.
Or experience.
The experiences, which is that time frame.
Just like what your ex.
Yeah, just like what? Wow. Hey, talk about displacement, LDAP. Saludity's doing it right now. She pretty much had a bad day at work, she said, and she's totally like lashing it out on me right now. Anyways, so I guess I'll answer that question too, Doc, so you can see what my style of leadership is. The thing is, I researched like all the different styles, and I felt like I was like a bit of everything. Because I'm very adaptive, and so I decided to create my own leadership style. And not, I guess I should say I coined it. I want to like trademark it, whatever, TM. But also it goes in correlation with emotional intelligence. So I feel like I'm an autocratic leader, yeah, because I was in the military. I have some type of structure. Cheers. Yeah, cheers, dude. I do coach sometimes, but I'm not that much of a coach person. Kind of like a very visual kind of leader, or visionary kind of leader, and free hands at time kind of leader. And basically that means I allow the person to do what they want to do sometimes, which can be good and bad at the same times. But you also don't want to micromanage, because people, if they feel like they're micromanaged, then they won't want to even do anything in the future. When it comes of their own volition, because they think they're going to be managed over it. So I just decided that I'm an adaptive learner. And how I tied it with emotional intelligence was that I'm pretty aware of my emotions, and I feel that because I'm in control and aware of my emotions, that I'm able to use that specific skill to and go in combination with interpersonal relationships, and be able to not be biased and use it to my advantage when it comes to conflicts within our colleagues or coworkers. So, but then I also had to give examples of that. So yeah, and then I asked them a question like at the end of my interview, which was if there's anything on my resume or anything that you feel that I could improve in for the leadership position that I'm applying for, what would it be? Normally when they don't answer that question because they don't know or they don't see anything, then it's a good sign. Or if they answer it, then at least you know what you can improve on during that actual interview. So yeah, they weren't able to answer it. So like I said, I feel like I have all the qualities and the traits that they wanted. I just didn't have that time and experience. And I failed. Oh, and I also don't have the degree. In the military, our degrees are actually above the. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but the scope of practice is totally different in the military and civilian world. I've noticed that in the military world, like if you're just a basic medic, like we can sew people up, we can give Haldol, we can what's it called? Oh my god, we can intubate. I've intubated people before. But no, in the civilian world, you need doctor's orders. So, and that changes everything. Do I cut into people? I've done it before, yeah.
Like surgery?
Yeah, because you had to get like certain things out. You can't just leave it in there unless you stabilize it, and then you can take them to surgery. But if you're on the field,
nail removals.
Okay. You have to just nail removals. I have done that too. Those are pretty gross. But
Sleepers at 2 a.m.
I
Staples. IVs. Galore.
IVs on ourselves. I mean, you know what I mean. I literally was. I remember when I was training one of my employees back then. They said we couldn't stick each other in the civilian world, so I just decided to stick myself. So I was like, "This is what you do. I'm gonna have a mannequin." So and I like tourniquet and everything, and I'm like fishing because I missed. I was like, "Wow, I missed." So I just like moving around, and this person was like getting all pale and like about to fall over. The other girl was like, "Does that not hurt?" I was like, "I mean, I guess, kind of." But yeah.
Yeah.
The timer's up.
Oh, there's a book I've been listening to called From Good to Great. Getting pushed in my way, and it talks about the different types of leaders, the levels of leaders and such. But the way I see it is like, and I revert back to video games all the time because I'm a very visual person. Where like you have like different levels, like you have speed, strength, luck, and all that stuff. So that's like all of us. We all have those type of leadership. It's just how stronger you are on some or others. I think that the more experience you get, it's the more of what type of leadership you start evolving or becoming. So whether it be, like you said, one that does coaching, one that does whatever type of leadership it is. I think as you go through life, that's what you start encountering and evolving into, like strengthening those bars of like whatever leadership you have.
Yeah. Tarlin said something on stream. That's a good question, and I have an answer for it. It says, "How would you motivate an underperforming team member? What would a continued motivation plan look like to you?" So, okay. So say I have like an employee, and I mean they're doing to the best of their capability, but they're still falling below the line, right? One thing that it can help with motivation, and one of the plans that I had is to monitor the person every week and try to see the good things that they do with their job, whether it be small or something large scale where they make an idea up, or maybe they're innovative and they created something so that it would help them do their job more proficiently. But I didn't know about it because it's like his own personal thing or her own personal thing. So I would sit down with them and talk to them and tell them, first of all, if they have any questions, if they feel like they're struggling in some part, where they feel they're most confident in. Because if you start like an interview or like a session with your colleague or your employee with like negativity, it's just gonna go bad from the very start. Of course, they're falling below the line, but instead of you telling them, "Hey, you're falling below the line. You need to go above this. You need to do better," you're gonna be like, "Hey, where are you strong at? Where do we need to work on that you feel that you may need help, or where is it that you feel like I didn't give you enough information?" Like perhaps he knows what he's doing his job proficiently, but sometimes we don't give our employees or our coworkers the actual tools to complete the mission sometimes. But maybe they're missing something and they need that assistance. And so you're there to help them progress through their career and not kind of downgrade them and tell them they're not doing enough. So that's how I think I'd try to give them the tools, try to find out what they're lacking in from their perspective, so I can help them in the way that they will feel that they're valued and the way that they would like to be helped, instead of me pushing something completely different on them. And then your second question, what would a continued motivation plan look like to you? Oh, I kind of answered at the beginning. Once we find out, obviously, what he needs work on or she needs work on, and we set a plan out. Oh, like we'll do this like kind of scenario where like you'll go to training for this and this, and they'll get better at it. But as they're doing better throughout, I don't know, every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, give like a recognition to them, give them an award, whether if it's like a small certificate that actually doesn't give them like a dollar value of anything. That recognition and that certificate saying like good job, it actually means something to some people, but some people may not care that it's just a piece of paper, but hey, at least their leadership recognized them and is paying attention to them. So, but the other thing, money motivates for sure. So at the end of the week, you could put drawings and whoever was recognized that week, or you can even have your own employees recognize each other for things that they do, helping each other out, just small things like that. and then put them in a raffle and give them a gift card for whoever wins that raffle. Or if you really want to, you can give each employee, like, and depending on your company, if you have enough money, like $5 or $10. I know a lot of nonprofits, especially Mayo, has given away money like on holidays because of stuff like that and recognize people, and I think that's very nice. But the pizza's out, guys. Hey, what's up, Kai?
I put the calorie and stuff on the
Oh, kick booty. Okay, so for each pizza, Solidity did the calorie information for us while we were talking leadership stuff. So here we go. God, you need to take a picture of this, babe. Take a picture of me holding this camera with your phone, because it's funny. Right now, you guys can't see it, but Slutity's going to take a picture of me showing you what I look like off stream when I'm being camera boy. So the calorie for one pizza, right, babe? Or is it all the pizzas? One pizza is 400 calories total, with carbs being 39 grams, fat being 19 grams, and protein 19 grams.
And keep in mind that we're using the flour pita bread, so it's a little bit more carb than if you were to use wheat. And then all of the fat in there are healthy fat because it's from cashew, and olive oil, so fairly healthy. And then the cheese. And protein came from the cashew and part of the pita bread.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like. Doc, I feel like yours has a little meat in it. It's gonna look better.
I asked if you wanted chicken.
I know, it's okay. I need to cut down on the chicken because that's all we eat. Meat-wise. Now, if you said you're gonna throw some steak in there, I'd be like, yo, throw it in there. Yeah, we gotta test it out. Let's try it out. Positive reinforcers, for sure. Yeah. So, I mean, it's good to be positive, yeah. Some people are receptive to straightforwardness, and some people are not. Some people find it very offensive if you're really straightforward with them. So it just takes time to get to know your people. And if people tell you that you're wrong at work, instead of saying like, no, I'm not wrong, be like, oh, okay, let me go look at the protocol or at the information about this. Perhaps something changed. And if it didn't, then you can come back to them and you can give them the actual information. Be like, hey, I just wanted to inform you that the new information actually says this. And you're not trying to tell them that they're wrong. You're just trying to help them, be informed. Just like how perhaps they were telling you they wanted you to be informed. But if you're really one of those people that don't like being told what to do, you probably take it defensively. But try to take everything. Yeah, try to take everything. When someone tells you something, try to think about it, how they would receive it in their perspective instead of you actually receiving it yourself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because then you probably won't get as angry as much being like, hey, they just told me that. Apparently to them they think it's fine. I wonder why they think it's fine,
Try to understand the world. Don't try to make the world understand you.
Exactly. Ooh, I like it too, Tarwin. Alright, so check this out. This is the pizza. Oh, I'm gonna eat it now. Ooh, it's really cheesy. I like it.
I put marinara and pesto in mine. But it looks very red.
It looks very red?
It smells so good.
Oh, it smells good too.
How? It looks like a regular pizza.
Wow.
That
tastes really good.
Because the pesto is fresh.
Yeah, fresh pesto is the way to go.
You see, it's worth killing the...
You don't want to buy canned pesto again.
It's worth killing. It's worth killing the plant. No positive. Okay, wait. So LDAF says no positive reinforcers is if you were asked to do a job or task and you did it independently and efficiently, you get reward. Same rules could apply to an underperforming team member.
Have you ever heard of the 3-to-1 ratio of management when it comes to someone's underperforming? you always want to start the conversation or how to approach a person of a problem with 3 compliments and then why they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's the way the human mind works and something like that. It's been shown that the first 3 things they'll really listen to, and after that, the attention span goes down.
Yeah.
He laughs because he's like, yeah, that's me.
My attention span doesn't even last like. I'm medicated. It lasts longer finally, more than 5 minutes. I kid you not. Being diagnosed with ADHD has changed my life completely. Like whole 360. I'm able to read books now. Like I don't really like reading books, but they're very informative. But before then, I'd read the same paragraph like 8 to 12 times, and I would not retain any information. And then I probably would think about a video game or something that I really cared more about, instead of focusing what I needed to focus on at that time. Take it back to teaching a child. LDAF. It could be true if you use for that. Alright. Dog, have you finished yours? Oh, you're eating it? Oh, no. We're just having dinner now. Oh, let me see your pizza. It looked pretty good in your mouth, but I want to see it like not in your mouth.
Did you show him your drink?
Yeah, I did. Modelo. It's already salted and limed.
Already. It was stuff in my face. So there's
oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
looks like margarita. Looks like a. Here's pepperoni. Yeah, looks like like a margarita pizza almost, but with meat in it.
I put pepperoncinis in it.
Pepperoncinis.
And I have and then I have the pesto, the baby spinach, the tomato, and it's delicious.
That's really good. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys being here. If you do have any more questions or comments, let us know.
Thank you, y'all.
Not next week. The week after, we'll be doing this again. We don't know who's going to be hosting it, but if anyone in the community is also a chef or something like that, and they want to teach someone else in the community, hit me up and let's talk. And so I guess until next time, Carneth, let's rate someone real quick. Let's see. Who's online?
Dinner with MVP, baby. At any time, anywhere, here we are.
Is Vop online? Kai's online as well? Oh, I don't see Vop. I only see Kai.
Kai for the Kai.
Huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and before we rate, I need to write down names. So Eldav was here, Charlin was here. Babe, how do you use this thing? Oh, what?
Yeah. Those are amazing erasable pens. I have them.
Charlin, Eldav, Kai was here. Someone else is here too. Oh, Bonka L. Doc, obviously. Big Lord. Poy was here, but I don't know where he went. Solidity. Anyone else in the stream that we don't know that's not part of the community yet, but we definitely invite you guys, if you're not part of the community. Oh, Alfred, almost forgot Alfred. If you're not part of the community, guys, definitely invite you guys to. Zumas is here. Zumas. Tina.
Miss Tina.
Awesome. Street Elements. We gotta contact them if they win. But right, really appreciate you guys being here. Give us feedback. Let's go ahead and raid one of the people that was here today. Kai. I believe he's playing. He's playing. What is he playing? Probably Warzone. He's playing Warzone.
He's a Marine. Former Marine.
Let's see. Can you tell me how to spell his name, baby?
I don't have him.
Oh, you don't have him? Oh, don't tell Kai that.
Kai.
Maybe I do.
Kai.
Kai is by B. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Raid. Kai. Oh, don't forget to donate your MVP stripes, guys, so we can have a maid stream. Cosplay maid stream. Oh my gosh, how do you do the underscore on this thing? Oh, there it is. Kai is by B. Here we go. Starting the raid. Oh, and don't forget to walk it out today, guys. You have till 12 a.m. midnight. If you post your walk it out, your mile, your swim, your climb, whatever you think that you can track, it is called Walk It Out Wednesday because it's the walks. But you know, if we get you out there and you're doing exercise, that's more than enough motivation to include you in the raffle.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, MVP. Let's raid out. Cheers.
Yo, this pepperoni is the best thing that's happened in my life so far.
I know. So good. All right. We're back. I gotta actually stop the stream because it's still streaming. It's rated, but it's still streaming.